Well, I saw it on the television this afternoon. I listened very carefully to her statement, and I've since read a copy of it. And of course, I'm very happy to meet her. We need to have a discussion with the Prime Minister. We need to ensure that Parliament has an opportunity to vote on proposals that can prevent us crashing out of the EU in the end of next week. And we also need to ensure that we give security and certainty to the people of this country that there will not be a crashing out at the end of this process.
What will your negotiating position be when you meet the Prime Minister? What will you be demanding of her?
We've put forward our proposals, which are to ensure there is a customs union with the European Union, that there is access to those markets, and above all, there's protections of our standards of consumer, environmental, and of course, workers' rights. And we'll ensure that those are there on the table so that there is no danger of crashing out. But we're also very clear that there has to be an absolute guarantee that the Good Friday Agreement maintains, so we continue with the process of peace in Northern Ireland.
Would you be willing to meet the Prime Minister somewhere in the middle, perhaps around a customs union, a simpler solution rather than the extra guarantees that you want?
We voted for a customs union in the House yesterday. It narrowly lost. We understand the importance of it because that helps to maintain trade. We will meet the Prime Minister. We recognise that she has made a move. I recognise my responsibility to represent the people that supported Labour in the last election and the people who didn't support Labour but nevertheless want certainty and security for their own future. And that's the basis on which we will meet her, and we'll have those discussions, and proposals will be put to Parliament, I understand, early next week, so that we can avoid crashing out at the end of next week, and we can guarantee the protection of those jobs and that trade in the future. However people voted in the referendum in 2016, whether they voted Remain or they voted Leave, they didn't vote for lower living standards, they didn't vote to lose their jobs, and actually there's far more that unites people on both sides about the kind of society we can be than divides them.